right, what's up, guys? This is Mark Augustine, and if you don't know who I am, I've been dropshipping on eBay since 2011. I've built DSG, which was the first eBay dropshipping software, and then I've been now working with Sammy and Ecom Sniper. And on this channel, I try to teach you guys how to make money online and dropshipping on eBay. And you can do it with or without software, but that's a whole other story. So like, subscribe. I have these guys on the channel. We did a video about 3 weeks ago. These are three friends who joined Ecom Sniper and all are dropshipping on eBay. So do you guys want to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah, name's Dante. Been dropshipping on eBay about a couple months now, and then now just diving deeper with Ecom Sniper and just looking to grow it, scale.
Okay, okay.
Hey everyone, my name is Ildrid. I'm a recent graduate from the University of Maryland, College Park. I also work as a full-time software engineer, and I recently got into eBay dropshipping probably like 4 months ago, and I'm still working on scaling it up. I'm on my second account now that I'm working on, and it's been nothing but a joy. With some headaches too, with some customers, but yeah.
Right.
My name is Brooke. I'm also a recent graduate from the University of Maryland. I've been dropshipping on eBay for like I was early May, so almost 4 months now. And I have one account, but I'm working on my second one right now. Actually, that I just like got some sales on, so I want to know how I can start on my second account and when if I start listing or not. And yeah.
All right, so I guess we could start with you and your question. You were saying if you should start listing on your second account.
Yeah, so basically, I got like 5 sales on my second account of me just selling like toy cars that I had like from like almost like 3, 4 months ago. I,
Okay.
j- I sold it for like pretty cheap. I mean, it was still like reasonable, but it's probably like $2 cheaper. So okay, I can just get like a sale, get some positive feedback on it. I actually have to ship it out because I just came back from vacation and I have to just ship it out probably tomorrow. So yeah, I just wanted to know like, is that a good enough? Is 5 enough to start a second account, like to start like slowly listing on Ecom Sniper or with Ecom Sniper?
Right. So first of all, the first account, how long have you had that one?
Okay, I've had that account for I think 2024 January, but I didn't
Okay.
really use it. But I started listing on it like I would say late April, early May of 2025 of this year.
Right, right,
So yeah, I've had this account for I mean I don't know if a year and a half is like a long time, but it's not too bad.
right. And you're making sales on a daily basis and everything, right?
Oh yeah,
On
yeah,
the
yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
And then how did you set up the second one? Is the second one is in your name on the same
Same thing. Same.
computer?
It's under my LLC, so it's legit like the exact same information. But I
But
just
is
did a
it on the
different
same
Chrome.
computer?
No,
Did
no.
you get another?
Oh no, it is on the same computer.
Right. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just a different Chrome tab because I heard that I thought that was like good enough for a second account. Like you can just do it
Right. Yeah,
separate
that's
Chrome.
what Ben did. Okay, yeah. So that's perfect. You can start listing on this second account now. How many listings do you have on the first account?
8,000. Like yeah, I just got it over 8,000.
Okay, okay. So if I would get the first one to 10,000, but yeah, you could start listing 50 or I would say 50 items a day on the second account.
I also have another question about my first account. It was since my account it got under like seller level because I had a high defection rate and it just kicked in yesterday. So how badly would it affect, is it going to affect my account?
That's going to affect your account. That's going to affect your sales.
Okay.
Like the next 30 days are going to suck.
So do you think I should still try to get to 10,000 or should I just
Right. So
focus
I
on
think, okay, it's a good thing you said that. So I
yeah.
think you should not list on your second account, right? And I'll
Mhm.
explain why. And get that first account to 10,000. And the next 30 days, your sales are going to like really suck. You might get half the amount of sales that you got before. But once your defects are good this month, the next 20th, you'll be fine. Now, what caused the defects? What happened?
Because I didn't know that like if I cancel or like because sometimes with Infinity, this is literally all Infinity, honestly. This never happened with Ecom
Yeah.
Sniper.
Right.
But I would get something where like the profit was like so bad. And mind you, this is also in the beginning too. Like this isn't recently. Like more recently, I would probably just take the hit if the profit was bad. But it's
Right.
not even that. Like sometimes like they wouldn't even have the item on Amazon.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay.
like I
Okay.
don't know what to do, and I didn't know like canceling because I think I had like 16 cancellations in like 3 months or something out of like 400 transactions or something. It was something like that, and like
Right.
the percentage was like 5%, which is really bad because it
Right.
needs to be under 2%. And I was like, oh, like yeah, I didn't know, and I realized like maybe like end of July that, oh, like my thing is actually really high. I didn't know, like, because it boots in the 20th, and I realized, like, I think it was end of July, like this is pretty bad. And I was trying to, I think LGD did the calculations of like how much you need to do in order for it to go back, and it was kind of a lot. And I just realized, like, there's no way I'm going to do that many transactions in a month in order to get my rate back down. So
Right.
that's
Okay.
basically what
Okay.
happened.
I said I wouldn't list on the second account right now is because you don't want for it to seem like you went below standard and now you're trying to get around the lower
Okay.
traffic by
Mhm.
listing in a second account.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense,
That makes
actually.
sense. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I would
Okay.
focus on on the account that's below standard. What markup are you using on that account?
I think I just raised it to 95.
Right. I would drop everything to 60 and try to get as many because it's below standard as of yesterday, like today. Today's the
Yeah.
21st.
21st, yeah.
Right. So I would lower the price and try to get as many sales in that account as possible to get it above standard. Okay. And
That
those
makes
of you guys
sense.
on YouTube, if you're watching this above and below standard thing, it can be avoided, but I will do a separate video specific on that. But you want to make sure you stay above standard.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and Dante, let me get to you. Before we were recording, you were giving me a kind of update on your account. You think you could
Yeah.
share a screen and you could just show what's going on?
Yeah, I could. Let me get both of these. I'm actually really in the same situation as Brooke too. Oh, I
You
just
went
sent a
below
request.
standard also?
Yeah, I did because it was just like it was a lot going on, and then some of my transactions were just late, and then all that coupled with some cancels from Infinity, it just
Right.
yeah, it was a whole lot. But I mean, we've still been getting. It's been good, honestly. Um, Today, $100. Last 7 days, 2000.
Right.
Yeah, not bad. I've been
And
getting the
what
feedback way
markup
back
are
up.
you using?
I'm at 90 right now. Only 90. Yep, 90 right
So
now.
on that 2000 in the past 7 days, how much money you think you would have made?
Oh, I still have to input it all. A lot of these are also items that I also just like sourced and then found and sell on eBay as well. So it's a little
Ah, so
inflated.
you mix between drop shipping and what you're selling.
Yeah. Which I would, if anyone does have stuff laying around, I would recommend you do that too. It does help your your store too. If you when you're packaging stuff and like you can take the time to write a note, people like that stuff. So it does help with, and that helped a lot with getting my feedback because I don't know if y'all watched the last one, but my feedback was it was cooked. It was like it felt like 92, 91, something like that. And
Right.
I got it back up just off like revisions and like asking people again, and then all those other orders that I took the time to like write notes and contact people and stuff like that. Just try to make it as good experience as possible. And then this is 22nd to 21st. Not bad. It's a little slow, but repeat buyers
Right,
and
but at 90%, you should be making what, like 30% profit? 30
yeah,
because that's 60 or 35 because that's 60. I
yeah.
make between 22 and 25%
Yeah.
profit, right?
Yeah, the margins are definitely good because I still like because I use the simple seller and I just haven't had the chance to put everything in. But sometimes, just like fulfilling orders, you can see the differences. It'll be like, oh, this is 15 on Amazon. It's what you earn is like $30. So it's like you already know the
Right.
margins are there. So,
And what was it like? And this is a question I meant to ask you guys last
hmm
time. What was it like switching from Infinity to Ecom Sniper? And what exactly is Infinity? I guess let's start there.
Yeah, I'll just go. So Infinity, it was really just it's a bulk lister, pretty much as broad in broad terms. It's just a bulk lister. You would input it through Discord and then you would just say like say list 50. It'll be a command be like slash list 50. It would list 50 items that it pulls from a pool of ASINs and it would just work like that.
And
But
where are the asins coming from?
they just have a pool. Infinity, I don't know like fully
Ah,
where they got them,
so
but it's just a pool of ASINs.
Infinity
Yeah.
pools asins
Yeah.
and they sell you a method of listing those asins to eBay.
Yeah. Basically, the
Above.
software just list. Yeah, it's just listing it. So, and it's literally just bulk theory in the simplest form. It's just consistent listing, consistent listing.
And you're not choosing where they're coming from. You don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like so much. It's just I mean, it's all from Amazon, yes, but it's just pulling random,
And what about the titles? They use the same titles as Amazon, or they
I'm
use
pretty sure they were the same titles. And then if you were at, I think in his elite package, you got like exclusive leads, and those were just like higher margins. It's
Mhm.
definitely not as deep as Ecom Sniper.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like I just didn't know what, because someone commented on one of the videos and asked what it's like to change, but I didn't understand
Yeah.
what it was in the first place.
I would say like at least for changing, it's gonna be well, I would say it's like with any new software, you're gonna have to like there's a learning curve a little bit. It's
Right.
not crazy, but there's a learning curve. It's not as easy as I mean, I guess it is as easy as just listing because you have credits in here, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff you're gonna learn about like optimizing and stuff with Ecom Sniper, and then all this stuff with title changing, and then even competitor research. What else?
Right.
Product
Okay.
Hunter. Like
Okay.
there's so many other things you can use. The CVS tracker.
And they did
Yeah.
track the price changes of the items that you listed.
Yeah, which is where problems will come in, like Ilja was mentioning. A
Ah, they
lot of the
didn't.
yeah, they didn't. So that's where the issues come in. Like a lot of items would be out of stock, one, or price would change. We're in the negative, no update, you get a sale, you think it's good, and then boom, you look at like
Ah, wow.
yeah, so
That's
you kind of
crazy.
have no choice but to cancel, and then the cancel and hurts you. So
But did they recommend using any other price tracker or anything, or people are just using it to list a lot of items?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's as simple as just a bulk lister. Honestly, I think there's people in there who do like more research. Like even at the point where we were at, we were just bulk listing. And then we're like, okay, we run into these issues now. How do we avoid these issues? And that's how we came here. Just continued on.
Ah,
But I feel
right.
like if you're not putting in that extra research to figure it out, like or maybe some people aren't running into these issues yet, benefit from switching to e-com because there's just so much more. But
Right. Okay, okay, okay.
mhm.
How are you? Are you below standard also? Like these two guys?
Yeah.
Hey man, chill, my bad. But yeah, on my first account, yeah, I did go below standard, seller standard because of like honestly, we ran into the exact same issue. Like Infinity was low-key selling us, so we were just like canceling a bunch of orders, or we just had to take like giant hits.
Ah,
But
Jesus.
the way I formatted my second account was a bit different from Brooke. I don't know if you remember from last time, but I have my older brother's account that's from like 2013 that I've been using, and I got like
Right.
a new static IP and a new device to run like that old account separate, completely separate from the first one. So I've been focusing more on account number two. I've already started selling like legitimate items, like items that I had laying around to like get that like the tracking validation, the feedback and everything well first established before I started bulk listing. I'm at like 1,000 listings on account number two and I'm getting good sales, consistent sales. But I just wanted to like ask you just
Mhm.
to make sure, because like my initial plan was since account number one's on below seller standard, since I have account number two now that's completely separate from account one, I wanted to focus on getting account two to 10K listings and learning from my mistakes from account one to have account two be like the well optimized one, and then spin back to account number one, get that back up to 10,000 because I'm at like 8.5 listings or 8.5K listings. So after I get account two to 10,000, I want to go back to account one, raise it to 10,000 and optimize it to try to get that out of below seller standard so that by the time, so I'll essentially just have two like regular stores.
Right. So you are in you're right. You're in a slightly different situation where the second account is not in your name at all, right? So you
Hmm.
don't run the risk of looking like you're avoiding being below standard.
Hmm.
So I would you're right, grow that account, get it optimized, make as much money as possible, and then
Hmm.
get this other account from below standard,
Okay.
right?
Sick.
So, and what with that 8,500 and Brooke, with that 8,500 you have, what was your last 30 days in sales?
My last 30 days, my last 30, it was 10K, 10,200
In sales?
in sales. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. And what's the profit? Do you know what the profit on that was?
I would say it's probably because I also have other stuff like Dante that I would sell, like that I would get myself and just sell it on Amazon or sell it
Uh,
on eBay.
eBay, right.
So it might be a little skewed, but I would say strictly from because I did put it into Super Seller. I think it was probably like 2.5, maybe around that, 2,000, maybe around that. That's what my profit was. Probably more 2,000. 2.5 might be a little too much, but
Okay,
like
okay, okay,
2,000.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's and the idea is to have two or three accounts running like that, right? So you're
Yeah.
making more like $5,000 to $10,000 profit a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the goal.
The one hurdle that y'all came across is this below standard thing. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it
It
does
really
suck.
sucks.
Yeah. It's like we couldn't even avoid it, honestly. It's
And
hard to avoid.
no, you could all, how could you have not avoided it?
I mean, like, I mean, just for that situation, like, I mean, there were some big losses. I'm talking about like, I think the craziest one I ever got was like maybe like a $30 loss on like one
Right,
item.
I think it's crazy that Infinity would be a bulk lister without tracking prices or tracking anything.
I mean, yeah, it just
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
update it in real
It
time. That's the whole
honestly,
problem. Yeah.
I don't even think it was the prices. It's usually it just being out of stock. That's the one that really just
Right.
Yeah.
kills the
Yeah,
thing
that's
in
true. That
general.
too.
Like the price, like I would take the L on the price, but like I feel like you can't even find it. Even if you try finding it somewhere else, you can't find it. If you're lucky, you'll find it on Walmart maybe, and it'll
Mm.
probably charge you $10 shipping on top of that. So you're taking the L. So, but that was the main problem with Infinity, in my opinion.
And did they not, how long are they around and did they not inform the youth? I find it so weird because that seems like too easy of a problem and too common of a problem. Like all three of you guys got set up. It's the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Because I mean, even like when we were in there, like people in the chat would run into the issue. You know, some people like, oh, out of stock. And then they would like say they're gonna fix it. And then, some time passes, happens again. Happens to someone else, happens to someone else. So it's like, I guess they have a way of fixing it, but I don't know if it's like 100%
Right.
to my
Yeah,
knowledge,
well,
at least to my
clearly because
knowledge.
all three of you guys got the same issue.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay. And what's your guys' plans? What is the goals? Where are you trying to? I mean, Ildred has this account that's not below standard. Dante, you created another account as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, I have that other account kind of just sitting. I've been just having some human type movement on there. I'm probably gonna buy something on there just to give someone's feedback, get some good
Yeah.
buyer feedback. Just that long-term goals, I would say in a couple months, I say just get that account up and running, start listing, still list on this account too, because I have the
Right.
limits to keep going. And why stop? Just keep listing. You can always do better, and just keep doing the same thing just with the other account, and then branch out again. So.
And make sure if you ever have to cancel an order,
Mm.
always choose there's a problem with the address.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
something
for
I
sure.
learned too late after.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know like canceling affects your defection rate and then the defection rate can lower your sell level. I realized that way too late.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Hey,
that was a really big problem. I
yeah.
didn't know it was that bad.
Is
I
it
didn't.
true though if the buyer requests a cancellation, it doesn't affect you?
Right, it
Uh,
is true. It is true. If the
okay,
Okay, yeah,
buyer
okay.
that's
requests
what I've
it.
been doing.
And
Yeah.
like I would say, I wouldn't suggest to do this now. But years ago, when I've been below standard maybe once, and I would call into eBay and see if there are any defects that they could get changed, and they worked with you back in the day. As I said, I wouldn't suggest calling eBay and
Mm,
trying to get work with them now, just because of how they changed the drop shipping policy, right?
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. And does this discourage you guys?
Not
What
at
is
all,
it?
man.
Not at
No,
all.
Not at
Honestly, not
all.
at all.
no,
Not at all.
no.
It's like,
I'm
Okay.
yeah. You
at
go
least
ahead.
for me, I've already seen the results like before I got freaking struck down to below seller standard. So I know that it works. I just need to get myself out of this rut. And so like it doesn't discourage me at all. And if anything, it kind of motivated me to like
Yeah.
go even harder because I have to like, okay, account one, I have to list probably more than 10,000 items so I can like make enough orders to
Yeah,
dilute my defection rate. So
yeah,
I already have a roadmap forged in my head that I need to do. So no, it did not discourage me at all.
yeah.
Right. Okay. And I mean, I
Mhm.
know you guys would have made a few $1,000s the first couple of months, right?
Mhm.
But you want to get to that point where the account is running. I would say as soon as you get an account making over $1,000, maybe think about hiring someone
VA.
to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Mm. So do you have VAs running your accounts right now, or do you still?
I have one VA on three accounts, but I still list myself.
Okay, okay.
They just do customer service and fulfilling orders.
Yeah, that's not bad, honestly.
You know what I mean? So I still do what it takes to generate the sales, but
Hmm.
I would hire someone to like take care of the customer service and
Yeah.
the processing of orders.
Hmm.
And I'm working with a couple of the new Ecom Sniper members, and I will put a video out on this systematically doing product substitution and the results are pretty insane. Like you
Okay.
generating sales really quickly. So I'll put out a couple of videos on that. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just want to get an update and I wanted to update YouTube and the guys watching on YouTube how you guys are going. So it's good that you made a couple grand the first month or two. But go ahead, Elgin.
I have one more question. So on
Yeah.
my account one, I've also like been getting like quite a few more INR cases than I normally used to get. Like even though on Amazon like the items are like delivered with picture of proof because it ships with the TBA number and I don't upload tracking. When they give me the INR cases, I just kind of have to like I kind of just have to hold the L. So I was just a
Right.
little bit worried about how many INR cases before I have to like start worrying about like an MC11 or something.
That's a hard. I would get as soon as I started to get so the account I was building for on YouTube starting this year, I was not uploading tracking numbers, right?
Hmm.
And by like the second month, I was getting a lot of INR cases. So those of you guys watching this on YouTube, that's item not received. So I was getting a lot of those cases, and I got Tracker bot to take care of that. Because you don't want tracker bots is like 25, $30 for like 200 orders, I think. So you don't want to, how many you getting right now? How many do you have?
I think I've resolved a couple, but I think right now total I think I probably had like 10, 15 total.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if the account is below standard, you want to get no more.
Hmm.
I would say max you'll want 10 a month. That's a lot. Wow. And are you guys having that same issue with item
Yeah.
not received cases?
I only had 6 in August, which is still a lot, honestly. But the thing is, a lot of these are like just mistakes from people. Honestly, like the package gets delivered and then it'll thank God it's like USPS tracking numbers. I just input it in later because sometimes I forget, just assuming it does not, it's just TBA. And then they'll still open an IRNI case. But like even if I resolve it, like a lot of them eBay just emails me a couple days later, like, oh, we resolved it. We see like no
Right.
activity.
Once you upload the tracker number.
Yeah, so that like has zero effect, right? It's just like whatever at that point.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's good then. Yeah, then yeah, I still want to avoid them to be honest, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because once you lose one, if you lose one INR case and you lose 20, 30, $40, I had lost two in a month and lost like $80, and that's because of the two. And
Mhm.
that's what made me get Trackable. You
So
see
is
what
that
I'm
the same?
saying?
Yeah, is that the same as Track Taco? It's just like,
No, so it's completely different. What
oh,
Track
okay.
Taco does, Track Taco, you put in the zip code and they give you a fake tracking number.
Hmm.
What TrackerBot does, TrackerBot takes the TBA numbers and converts it to a Alkaline or Blue Key Express number that actually is tracked by eBay, and it automatically uploads it to your eBay account.
Oh,
So it
oh,
also
okay.
saves you time of having to, once you set it up correctly, the numbers that come in, the UPS and USPS numbers that work, they will upload it. And then the ones that are Amazon numbers, they'll convert them and then upload it.
So how long you been using that for?
I've been using TrackerBot in that main account for a few months. For
Okay.
maybe like it's worth it. I should do a video, but one of
Yeah,
the
it
owners
sounds
of
worth.
TrackerBot are in the Grind Camp group. That's the other thing. Like TrackerBot has been around for so long, and I know the guys for so long. I just like, yeah, I should do a video about that.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds good though. Like if it's doing automatically too, like
Right. It'll good.
I have one question. So with the way that you explained Tracker Bot and like with the way that eBay explains like their top rated seller level, which is like you have to have like a certain amount of validated tracking
Right.
information.
You can get a top rated seller if you use Tracker. If you put your right returns, return policies and use TrackerBot, you can get top rated.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah. I have to invest.
Wait,
And
you
then
might
that would, if you're making $2,000 at regular, you easily make like 30, 40% more as a top rated seller.
you Mark, I'm gonna need you to teach me how to set up the return policy.
Yeah.
I need
No
to learn
cap.
that.
All right, well, so when are you setting up that I will look at it. If you have some time tomorrow, I could look at it and make sure everything is set up properly. And then add track tackle to it, not tracker bot to it and so on.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I could easily make time tomorrow, whenever.
Yeah, that's not
Okay,
bad, honestly.
okay. But guys, thanks for your time and hopefully we could get these accounts above standard. I can't
Yeah.
believe
3 for 3, by the way.
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
cap.
unlucky.
Very
This
unlucky.
is, I guess this reminds me of like when I had DHE. I used to make so many videos and cover this topic so many times. That's this below standard thing. It's so old that I feel like we should have covered it before. But I mean,
Yeah.
you have to live and learn. And I'm
Yeah.
happy that you guys aren't discouraged, but
Yeah.
that's definitely something you don't want to cancel. You want to reduce your cancellations. And now you know you can use Trackable to help with the INRs.
hmm It's crazy because even at 10K now, I'm still getting a lot of sales in the day, honestly,
Right,
even
right.
being below standard. So at a good above standard, I can't imagine what it's gonna be like. So
Yeah, bro. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Nah, it makes me so sick. Like, bro, if we had like, now we're nerfed, bro. Like, we literally got nerfed. Oh my goodness, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, and the good thing is we're now going into fourth quarter, so you have time to
hmm
generate a lot of sales now, right?
The Q4.
So yeah, so guys, I would say let's catch up. If you guys want to call just to like go over the accounts and figure out what's the best things you could do that's
hmm
not on YouTube, we could do that tomorrow. And
hmm
hopefully in a couple of weeks we could do an update for YouTube so the guys on YouTube can see what's going on.
All right,
Sounds good,
perfect.
man.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right, so guys, if you have any questions for these gentlemen who are all from Maryland, let them know in the comment section. I don't know if you guys want to be followed on any social media
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, it's calm. It's calm.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. And you want to say any if you guys had any advice for anyone watching this, what would you say?
I would say ask a lot of questions. As you can see, like all of our like our reasons for going below seller standard were easily avoidable. Like if we knew
hmm
to not cancel stuff, if we knew to like how like to cancel without it affecting your account, like all these things, like in retrospect, are easily avoidable. Now knowing TrackerBot, like all the like honestly, you have all the tools to succeed. You just have to like ask questions for like literally everything. And once you absorb all that knowledge, you will like even surpass us. Like the pitfalls
hmm
we had, like you will not encounter it. So
Yeah.
just be like knowledge hungry. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I would say the same too, like basically same as that. Be very, very knowledge hungry and also get very used to tracking everything as well. Like all your orders, put them all in simple seller, which is basically just
Yeah.
it just tracks all your profits, cost of goods, everything. If you ship something out, if you had on hand, stuff like that, you can perfectly use it for tracking each. It tracks each and every month and it auto updates. So I would highly recommend that because later on, you don't want to wait till you're getting sale after sale after sale after sale, and you're kind of lost in like, what was this? Oh, I don't even know how much I made last month. Like inventory gets mixed up, stuff, all that stuff can happen. So I would say get very used to bookkeeping and also just help you business wise later on if you want to like as you're scaling. Because if you do plan to take this to five, six, seven accounts, you're gonna be looking at a lot of revenue. You're gonna be like, where is this money going? Like, how can I expand it? Where's my profits? All that stuff. Like, so just keep going.
Yeah, and I would say like as we talked about earlier, don't feel discouraged, even though like if something does happen to you guys, like as you see something pretty major happen to us, and we're not being discouraged because we saw how it is in just the two
Mhm,
or 3 months before this happened, because we know at the end how profitable and how good this is going to be for us.
mhm,
So
mhm.
even if you run into a little bump in the road, don't worry about it and just keep it pushing, and it'll good times is coming,
Yeah,
basically.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for your time.
no problem.
Thank you,
No
Mark.
problem.
Thank you, Mark.
So, guys, if you watch this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comment section how we can help. And check in the description for all the free resources that we have. Later.